Garibe Gezer, a Kurdish political prisoner from Turkey's southeastern Mardin, was found dead in her cell in Istanbul's Kendira prison on the 9th of December. Garibe had previously exposed the horrific torture that she was subjected to, that included sexual abuse and rape by female guards that eventually led her to attempt to take her own life, after which she survived and then began an active campaign to let her voice be heard outside the prison walls. Turkey's Human Rights Association IHD co-chair and prominent women's rights lawyer Erin Keskin on the 9th of December announced the news of her death on Twitter, as she initially reacted saying, "Garibe was being punished in a cell. How can a person hang herself in a cell? Shame on you." A sudden death that came after her months-long campaign against the violations of rights in Kendira prison raised outrage and questions amongst the public. Upon hearing the news of her death, lawyers rushed into Kendira prison on the evening of the 9th of December, but initially they were not allowed in. Only after they exposed the Kendira prison administration's attempts to block the defence of their client, even after her death, were the lawyers allowed to enter the prison. Her autopsy also took place in suspicious circumstances. The Forensic Medicine Institute authorities conducted the autopsy before Garibe's lawyers arrived at the institute, and the initial autopsy report stated that the cause of her death was unknown. Veysi Eski, the barrister of Garibe Gezer, stated that they learned that the emergency buttons in the prisoner's cells were deactivated in Kendira prison, indicating that this pointed to the negligence of the prison officials.
Henüz ölüm nedeni tam olarak tespit edilebilmiş değil. Ancak raporu incelediğimizde ası bulgusu olduğu anlaşılmaktadır. Bu kesin rapor geldikten sonra kesin ölüm nedeni anlaşılacaktır. Garibe müvekkilimiz de uzun zamandır tecritte tutuluyordu, hücrede tutuluyordu ve sesini duyurabileceği şartları yoktu. Hücrelerde butonların devre dışı bırakıldığını öğrendik. Bu butonların devre dışı bırakılması ciddi anlamda bir ihmal olduğunu düşünüyoruz. Çünkü herhangi bir acil durumda hücrede tek başına kalan bir kişinin o butonlarla idareyle ve gardiyanlarla iletişim kurması mümkünken bu butonlar devre dışı bırakılmış. Belki de butonlar devre dışı bırakılmasaydı böyle bir olay da yaşanmayabilirdi.
Women from various human and women's rights organisations, including the Initiative of Peace Mothers and Free Women's Movement, went today as one to the Forensic Medicine Institute in Istanbul to collect the body of Garibe. Şehit Nemirin, a slogan in Kurdish that means "the martyrs are immortal," the women chanted as they carried the coffin of Garibe on their shoulders, but the police officers aggressively reacted to them and insulted and yelled at them. What martyr? No chanting, no yelling. It is expected that Garibe's body will be transferred to her hometown Mardin this afternoon. Miral Danish Bektaş, a People's Democratic Party's HDP MP, said in a parliamentary speech in Ankara on the 9th of December, after hearing news of her death, she attempted to take her own life before. Let us say that she was suicidal. But then, what is the role of the prison administration in all of that? Isn't the state supposed to protect people's lives in prison? Every day we tell a different story from the prisons here. This incident is indeed a murder. Kendira Prison Administration should be urgently removed from its duty. We demand all those responsible of her death to be detained and the investigation to be launched urgently, she said.